Hello, world of creative people. My name is Anna and I'm a commercial photographer. But before getting to photography business, I got a psychological education and a few years of experience of event organizing. And now in this podcast, I kind of accommodate all my knowledge and experience of organizational part and psychological part of building a creative business. And I have an aesthetic for you from all your struggles and fears as creatives. Today we're gonna talk about building a portfolio and working in a team. Podcast AnaEsthetic. Here we relieve all the pain in building a creative business. The reason why I am recording this podcast now, just because recently I heard about the situation where a team of creative people from different fields were organizing a photo shoot that's supposed to be a good addition for the portfolio of all participants. And as a photographer, of course, there are like a lot of things go on like this. And I heard and I saw a lot of photo shoot organized for portfolio as TFP jobs, as creative jobs, where everybody is participating on like free basis and everybody is not paid, but everyone wants to get their like portfolio in better quality. And I heard about this situation. I think I can share this without any names because actually it doesn't matter. That the photo shoot that was organized, there were a few vendors. They were like, of course, photographer, models, moi, their venue, and there was also clothing brand was participating in this photo shoot as well. So everything is super packed. And I know one of specialists who is participating and was super excited about this photo shoot. And she's sending me a message about the situation she got like 2 days before the shoot. And one of participants saying like, I think I can't do this. She didn't like the result, she didn't like how it goes, or something was in organizational parts she didn't like, and she said, no, I won't do this. It's good that she said about it like 2 days before. At least they were preparing this photo shoot like for a month, but at least it was not night before or in the morning before the photo shoot. It's one good part. Other part, it's actually not really professional to like do this when your team and people are expecting from you good job. But there were some, like as I see, there were some organizational problems in this situation that you can prevent when you're organizing something like this, something for your portfolio, when you work in a team. How to make sure that not everything will fall apart after one person decision. And in this situation, actually half of the team kind of disappeared after this, just because this person was connected to few different people, to models, and in this case the team missed like half of people necessary for this shoot. First of all, what I see here, there weren't like good main organizer. How I usually organize all my creative photo shoots, like most of them are, I do have an idea, and usually like I don't start from like who wants to do TFP. There are a lot of people who want free pictures, come on. And I don't need all of them in my portfolio. I don't need random people. I need people who are my target audience, who likes my ideas, who will be ready to create the ideas I have, and who will suit these ideas. So I started from idea, what I want to shoot, what the purpose of the shoot, what type, like if it's going to be portrait, maybe it's brand work or something. Like I choose what I want to shoot, what the vibe of the shoot, how I want to shoot, what the location. I choose all the parts. So I'm the person who is organizing everything. I can't imagine if the photo shoot will be organized by someone else. Like I had one situation when the organizer was the brand, like the girl who has a small business. We started like working together. We decided to work together, and she organized everybody, but I was helping and I was kind of leading the process. I was giving instructions. I was offering some options. I was organizing the process. I was listening to her what she wants, and I was trying to help. But here, usually in my works, I organize everything myself. So if I have in mind that I'm looking for certain models, I maybe send someone's email. I maybe just look for random people and choose who is fitting me best. But most of time, I'm like directly reaching out the models I need and I see, and probably they will be interested. But I just not say hi. Do you want to take part in my photo shoot? No, I have an idea organized in a mood board. I hope everyone who is in photography world knows what is mood board. It's a board of pictures that kind of organize all sides of photo shoot, like how model's supposed to look, what her makeup, what she's wearing or he's wearing, what props you need, what location, what light, everything. So I go with full idea that everyone can just look at and understand what I wanna shoot and how I see this. So in this case, I really didn't have a lot of no. If I'm looking for certain models, most of them are ready and really happy to participate in this. I reach out makeup artist myself and ask if she is interested to do this. My family using makeup artists, but most of makeup artists I know are feminine. What else? I also looking for venue, and few times I even booked a studio myself. I didn't ask model book a studio or something. Like I've tried once to ask model to book studio, but we didn't end up with this. She didn't do it, and we end up without a photo shoot. So I find it more efficient when I am organizing everything, and if I need these pictures, I book studio myself, so I get the result I'm looking for. I try to find like cheap options, but not always it works. So if I'm like I need this studio, I try to find a way how to get it. So in this case, if someone is missing in this situation, first of all, they understand what they can expect. So everybody is super professional working and they understand what I want from them. So in this situation, if we are missing someone, actually I didn't have any situation like that yet when somebody was not coming. But in this case, at least only one person is missing. So I'm not supposed to look for a whole team when I miss one person, if there will be misunderstanding or something. And it's actually maybe example of why this will work, because like if I would have kind of problems with some participants, with one participant, first of all, I can base on what I was looking for and expecting, and people won't say, yes, I agree, and then, no, I don't like it. Just because they saw what to expect at the beginning, I showed them everything. And if team organize something and there's no one leader in the group, there will be problem, because everybody will expect different things, and there was not one person who organized everything in mind and everybody would understand. Visualization like mood boards is super important in this situation. As I understood in the situation I explained in the beginning, they didn't have like whole mood board prepared before. They had like different pictures, each of them, and nobody knew what's going on with others, but they were trying to help each other. So maybe it would be better if photographer found models first, because in this situation happened, they were missing models. They didn't know who was going to be at that shot, so they can't reach them directly and work with them. When I organize, I like kind of connect everybody to each other. So if we are missing someone, it's easy to find the way to communicate with other people. If in this situation the lost communication with models, and I think it's super unprofessional, I need to prevent it. And as you organize everything everyone need to be confirmed at least a week ago, like week in advance, or like at least few days in advance if you're organizing everything in short period of time. But if you plan everything a month ahead, of course everybody need to know each other before everything starting and coming today. You need to be sure that everybody knows each other and knows who is going to do whatever they're doing in which timing. Because if you leave everything at the end and in the last day before the shoot, it won't work. Everything can fall apart. Everything can don't work out. You can realize that you don't have like enough, like you don't have whole outfit. You don't have enough models. You don't have a venue. Models can come in this exactly time, or something can go wrong. So everything's supposed to be set before and planned before. And one organizer needs to be sure that everybody knows what they're doing and what style they're doing, and they agree with this, and they will come at the exactly time they're agreed. I think this podcast mostly informative for photographers, more models, and like other related to fashion creatives. But it's also important to hear to other people who wants to organize group portfolio works. I think one of the next episode will be about how to build a portfolio efficiently, how to understand what exactly you can put in your portfolio, what exactly you need in your portfolio, how to find your style, how to build your portfolio and get what you're looking for. But this part is like one of the most important thing in this process. In the moment when you are starting organizing something and you want to get what you're expecting, you need to learn how to communicate in the team. And if you're thinking about just sending like random messages to models and offer the TFP, or you're a model and you offer TFP, you make sure that the purpose of your doing everything is what you're looking for and everything is organized. Because I had participated in some photo shoots where I was a model, where everything was super easy and random without any like certain plan, and I was kind of asking and forcing photographer to give me more information what they're looking for, because they weren't like giving it to me. So I was kind of trying to organize them and it didn't work. They just wanted some photos, but they didn't explain me what they're looking for sometimes, or they weren't putting a lot in this process. I remember one photo shoot was that kind of I organized. Just because a photographer had an idea, I said I can do this, like I can be a model. She was super happy about this, and she said we can do it in 30 minutes. And I was like, really? Like, it's your creative job. It's not like mini photo session. It's creative job that you need to take more serious. And I was the person who organized all this stuff. I checked what I need to bring. I booked the studio. Otherwise, like I even booked it for a few hours actually, because I couldn't book it for 30 minutes. But there's a lot of things that good professional need to know if you gonna work in this area. If you wanna get more professional jobs, you need to be more professional in organizational skills. And actually, these creative photo shoots, creative works are the place where you can practice. It's okay if you have this and you face these problems. And I'm pretty sure like a lot of you faced them. You faced these situations when everything fell apart and you don't know why. How could you make it? How could you change it? But there are ways how to prevent it. And I hope this like emotional podcast was useful, because for me it's a super important topic. I can't imagine myself in such situation because I'm super like over responsible. I'm over checking, like I'm always over controlling everything. And for me, of course, it would like like if that situation happened, it means something goes wrong with my organizational process, that I've done something wrong. So that's why I wanted to share it with you. And I really hope that after this, you will take your creative portfolio jobs more serious, and you will actually practice the skills you need, and you will manage people more efficient, and you will know how to organize everything, because it's super important. If you want to get more high paid jobs, you can have more professional bookings, especially like for brands. If you want to work in this industry, it's something that you need to know how everything works and how to be more, like how to show yourself like professional, like responsible person. And I hope this was an aesthetic for you. I really want to know what you're thinking about it and about this situation. How would you react in this situation? Because I was kind of calm when she's sharing, to like my friend was sharing it with me. I was thinking that everything is possible, and I know that it's actually pretty easy to find like missing people for this concept, for this shoot, for this particular shoot. But I understand that she was in stress, and I would also be in stress in this situation, and I don't really wanna anybody experience this. So please let me know your thoughts. And you can reach me out on any social media. I will leave all links in the description, or if you're watching me on YouTube, you can also leave comments below. I will be happy to chat with you, and hope you have a good one. Bye.